Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Here's Walker following the basket by Freak. Nice job coming off that screen.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
No good. Great D that time from Batum. Hornets trail by 6. Pass to Blake. Now the feed to Walker. They set the pick. Screen by Jefferson. Walker against Curry. 4 on the clock. With the teardrop. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrants.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And so Walker nails both of them. And the Warriors with some changes. Warriors trail by 3. On the court for the Hornets, Kemba Walker is out there with Allen. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Then there's Batum. And it's Blake in at the center. Here's the captain. Good! The captain's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Warriors. Well, the Hornets shooting under 40% all in all for the game. And it's Kidd-Gilchrist penetrating, and that one's good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Iguodala kicks to Green. Here's Ezeli. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
2 shots.
And so Ezeli nails both of them. Last game for the Charlotte Hornets, it was a loss to the Nuggets.
Evan, I know they feel terrible about how it turned out. I mean, the game was really going as expected until they got surprised with the surge late in the game. Totally overtook them and took them by surprise as well.
And Clark, you summed it up right there. It was a shocking turn of events. Momentum, though, can do that to you.
Batum, good.
Assisted, Kemba Walker.
Curry with it. 8 points for him. And there's the pass to the captain. The baseline jam. Some solid defense from Kidd-Gilchrist. Charlotte in the lead. Outside, Walker. Good on the shot. Walker's got 6 points.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Pass to the captain. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
For Charlotte, they've got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Pass to Batum. It's Allen on the wing. He's covered by Iguodala. 6 to shoot. And it's Kidd-Gilchrist penetrating. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Kidd-Gilchrist has got the lead up to 3 now for the Hornets. Takes the 3, and that's good for 3 points. A shot from the captain. The captain's got 7 now in this quarter. Outside, Batum. Blake. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession.
Shape up.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Allen kicks to Batum. 3-pointer. The Warriors pull it in. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Green passes to the captain. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Tony Allen.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for the captain. He has 14 points, and he's hit the mark twice from 3-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers was just a man on a mission. He finished with 31 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. It was a great contribution from someone who is considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on the roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
The Hornets have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they've been mediocre all season.
For the Warriors, Gerald Green, he's checked in for the Hornets. Warriors leading by 7. Nance outside. Nance a screen. Here's the captain. Can't make good off the screen.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
And so we conclude the first half. Warriors ahead, up 7. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, guys, I'm here without
the second half just about to get going here. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
The captain in at small forward. Azealia is out there with Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Iguodala in at the shooting guard position. That's the Warriors 5.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 10 points for Kemba Walker.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Here's the captain. Good on the triple.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
And another 3 for Golden State.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly, it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Over in the corner, Batum uncovered. They grabbed their own miss.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Here's the captain. Walker with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Back to Batum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jefferson's shot is off.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
The captain, a chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Hornets trail by 7. Walker dishes to Muhammad. Jefferson kicks to Walker. Here's the screen. He feeds it to Blake. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 6 assists in the game.
Fellas, that's been a go-to shot for him today.
Yeah, and they found that sweet spot in the defense, and it's right between the paint and the three-point line, and boy, have they been rock solid.
And a quick look now at the NBA scoring leaders. Freak number 1.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough, or what?
Brandon Rush. He's checked in for Andre Iguodala. The Hornets also changing it up. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Allen subbed in for Shabazz Muhammad. Dishes to Green. Kicks it to Ezeli. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's the captain, defended by Jefferson. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Feeds it to Kidd-Gilchrist. Hornets keep it alive. Jefferson has a wide open look. Sinks the 15-footer. Jefferson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Allen kicks to Blake. Shoots. It's rebounded by the captain.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
He dishes it to Ezeli. To the middle. Here's Green. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Bargnani is checked in for Ezeli. Nance comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Hill in for Brandon Rush. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Charlotte. Tony Wroten comes in for Walker.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Screen by Jefferson. Here's the three. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Wroten.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And the shot is good.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Outside, Green. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Tony Allen. Warriors leading by 3. Pass to the captain. From deep. No good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Wroten, guarded by Kerr. And the wide open shot from Green. He nails it, and we're tied up. Green's got 6. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Kidd-Gilchrist with the steal. And now running up the court, Kidd-Gilchrist pushing it up. Here's Wroten. And that misses. That would have put him up.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.